Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a different video to start off tonight. Phil from the UK, lovely gentleman. He sent me some beers all the way from the UK, and they arrived very promptly. So yeah, I'm very humbled by it. He's done a really good job and sent some bangers. So I'm going to show what he sent. And then, I'll do 2 reviews afterwards, but they won't be any of those beers. They're just different ones. I haven't put them in the fridge yet. I've opened them up already because I just wanted to make sure it was all intact and no damage and everything was in there. So, yeah, I think you already sort of know roughly what it is because of the thumbnail. But, yeah, I'll show them anyway. So, there's a couple of old school, like, English ales. Got Black Sheep's Milk Stout. I have had some beers from Black Sheep in the past, but yeah, not a stout. So yeah, this is known as a smooth Yorkshire Stout. It's at 4.4%, and yeah, big 500 ml. And then this is one I've wanted to try for a while. I think I've had it somewhere in the past, but yeah, really wanted to try it again and do a review of it on the channel. So yeah, he's done well here. So we've got Fuller's London Pride, and that is known as an amber ale. Percentage is 4.7, and yeah, that's in a 500 ml bottle as well. And then we've got Green King's Abbott Reserve. That is 6.5%, 500 ml bottle. Just trying to find the sort of style of it. Yeah, it just says strong and bold, full-bodied ale. I'm assuming it's like an English ale with, yeah, sort of like your toffee and fruit flavours. Malty boy. I have heard about that one. I've never had it before, so. Oh, yeah, sorry, comments too. I'll get to them in a minute. One that I did a review of this beer on the channel a while back. So I think in the mix, this is the only beer I've had on the channel. McEwen's Champion. So yeah, that's Scottish. 7.3%. So a bit bigger, that one. Yeah, I can't really remember what the style was with this, but yeah, I remember liking it. And then we've got one that reminded me of Raggy. Theakston's Old Peculiar. I just thought of Raggy straight away. I heard him talk about it so much. Known as the Legend, 5.6%. Just says premium ale. 500 ml as well. Yeah. So they're the sort of old style beers. Here comes Angus up behind me. Then he gave us a couple of prints. He does he does sort of printing and art stuff. So yeah, there's one with like a fella and a dog on the beach, which is pretty cool. And then this one, it looks like it's really hard to tell what it is, but it looks like it's on like another planet or something. But you've got you got people sort of walking, and then there's like a paraglider. So it's a bit out there, that one. And then the other half of the package was Verdant, heaps of Verdant beers. So first of all, This glass he got me, which is sick as it's. But I was just so excited to get a glass from like an international brewery. Especially, I love Verdant. So yeah, and it's real thick as well. I just feel like it'd be real durable. It's got the light bulb on the other side, and then like the millage. So yeah, I was pretty wrapped with that. And then the beers, some of them there's two of, so I'll just sort of go through them. And so first of all, there was a Pilsner, which is I'm keen as to try a lager from Verdant. So hoppy pills, and that is 4.8%. I got two of these, so it's a Pilsner with New Zealand hops. And then we've got a collab with, it looks like it says wood shedding, whatever that is, but it says This House Pale Ale. And that's at 4.8%. I think there was just the one of that one. Yeah, the next two there was two of, so there was like two of three of the beers. Gardens of Narrative. This one looks like it's sort of got like old school. Yeah, it's got Centennial in it, so I'm keen to see what that's like. I don't know if it's hazy or West Coast, but I'm always up for a bit of Centennial. So yeah, 6.5% IPA. And then we've got two of this one as well. This is a collaboration with New Zealand hops. It's called Tiny Science. It's got pretty cool can artwork, this one. Yeah, I've had quite a few beers. A lot of Aussie breweries have done the New Zealand hops collaboration. And this one's got Nectaron, Nelson, Motueka, Superdelic. 6.5%. And then two of the hypies. So you've got Whale Sharks, double IPA. So yeah, even Sharks Need Water was one of the originals, and then they've created sort of other variants of that beer. I think it's called Baby Sharks, the sort of the lesser one, and then you've got Whale Sharks as the double IPA and the Don as the triple. So yeah, this one is 8.4%. Citra and Galaxy. And then of course I got the Don. And the Don's a beer I really wanted to try, so I was very appreciative of this. So yeah, the triple IPA. And it's the Don as in the Megalodon. Citra and Galaxy as well, 10%. And yeah, those two are in, I think all the verdants are 440 mils. So yeah, very good box. And I was surprised not only the customs, but very quick too. Like, I reckon it only took about 6 days or so. So that's insane. I better go through the comments, I guess. Cheers, Evie. Good to see you, mate. Cheers, Craig. Hopefully we share a beer soon, mate. Jimmy. I love it how you've been saying that randomly. Cheers, Adam. Yeah, for sure. I might even get him to sort of send you a message. Do you really? Yes. Looks like we're going to collab. Yeah, that. Another thing too, if anyone has any of these beers and wants to do reviews with me, just shout out. Cheers, Dan. Good to see you, brother. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Amber ale equals marketing talk for bitter. Yeah, okay. So if I see amber ale in an English beer, it's just a bitter. Cool. Yeah. Because originally he wanted to send me Jeremy Clarkson's beers because he had a heap of them, and then he must have went through them. And he goes, "I really want to send you some beers," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's risky and it's going to cost you heaps." And he's like, "Oh, it doesn't matter," or like something about it. I think he said he's done it before and it doesn't worry. And he just wanted to send some. And then he asked if there was anything in particular I was sort of chasing. I just said, well, because he was talking about German beers, and I'm like, well, a lot of German beers I can already get. So I'd rather, like, if you're going to send some stuff, send us some local stuff, like just some English ales. And yeah, I just said the only beer that I was really sort of keen to try that I haven't had access to was the Don by Verdant. So yeah, he chucked some Verdants in there. So yeah, very appreciative. Yeah. I love this question. Yes, I did. I had chicken, cheese, and gravy toasted sandwiches, and they were delightful. It doesn't sound like a hearty meal, but I had 3 rounds, so it was very good. Oh, yeah. McEwen's Headspace. Yeah, that's the one. Um, it's like the next step up from Champion, isn't it? Yeah. Angie. Yeah, the glass is so cool. So that's the thing that's cool is like what I've had from England so far. Like I really like Track and Verdant, and like Adam's obviously got me the Track hat, and now I've got a Verdant glass. So yeah, something to show off. But it'll be cool. Like when I do the reviews for the Verdant beers, it's going to be sick as just pour them into a Verdant glass and take them photos. Yeah, he's a good guy, isn't he? Cheers, Yaska. Hope you're well, dude. I'm glad it's over. I'll tell you that. Yeah, like as I've said, I'm in a role now that's a little bit different, and like I'm learning stuff. And yeah, every now and then you'll just make these little mistakes, and you feel real bad. But yeah, I don't know. There's something in making mistakes when you first start. Like when you first start a new role and you make these mistakes and you feel real bad for them, you definitely learn from it. Like I actually think it's a lot better for you, like for your development and that in the long term when you fuck up a few times in the early days because you're just constantly thinking about it afterwards. And I'm one of those people. If I fuck something up, I'll better it. Like I'll be like, "Fuck, I'm not doing that again." Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. Because that was another thing. You'd be able to make them into like fridge magnets and shit like that. I was just talking about my dogs. I've got this awesome photo of my dogs on the couch together. People have probably seen, and yeah, it'd be cool having that as like some sort of print. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, for sure. Yes, yeah. You've been asking me about it a heap of times. I've finally got it. Yeah, I think with the Don, I'll do it by myself, but any other beer, I'm probably happy to do as a collab. Just because, yeah, I've sort of talked about the Don heaps, and yeah. Well, that's where I reckon I've had Black Sheep from Aldi here. So yeah, so he had. I'll send you a photo, dude. It was like one really big box taped up to the shit house, and then he had whatever he had the Verdant beers sent in. He kept that packaging as well, so that was real sort of firm and like it was half the size of the bigger box. So he just had that out, and the glass was packaged with heaps of like bubble wrap and that around it. And then all the other bottles and that was sort of sitting on top with the frame. And yeah, when I seen the box, I thought, fuck, it's massive box. Like, yeah. But I was very lucky too. I'd only just got home from work, and the postie was just about to take off, and he seen me out the back of his, like he must have seen me in the rear view mirror, and then he's back up, and I'm like, I must have a package that he was going to tell me. You've got an international package. I'm like, fuck yeah, Phil. Yeah, that'd be cool. Battle of the stupid sours. Yeah, cool. Oh, whenever I think of people making their own ciders, I always remember one of my mates that I lived with. He was into brewing, and one day he found a heap of apples on the side of the road, and he made a cider and called it cider de road, like French DE. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. Yeah. Yeah, you just need the right stuff, and it's pretty easy. Yep. Yeah, well, this, like, I mean, you've seen what I've shown, like, 5 big glass bottles, a glass, 2 picture frames, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 verdant beers. So all up, there's, yeah, 14 beers, 2 frames, and a glass. And then, like, it had a mess, like a printout thing from Australian Customs saying we've checked through your package and no items have been. Yeah, sweet. I'm gonna crack a beer. So yeah, this is obviously just wanted to show what he got me, and yeah, once again, like, big thank you to Phil. As I said, like, yeah, it humbled me. It was like I felt really good about it, like the fact that I don't know, you're doing something and people appreciate it. Like, I've had some really nice mess in that. It makes it worth it. Like, you're coming on here and just chatting, and yeah, you might make someone's day better. Or like half the people that come on here aren't even into beer, which I find that pretty cool. But yeah, just to get stuff like this, like, yeah, it's unreal. Like, yeah, I just can't believe that some guy that I don't even know just watches the channel has, like, yeah, spent money and gone to time and, yeah, to send something over to me. Like, yeah, it's so cool. I'm on a cheapie. I stopped in at Aldi a couple of hours ago and I was like, I need some smasher beers. I just want like a 12 pack of something cheap. But I've got heaps of good craft in the fridge, and obviously now I've got these beers. So I want to do some reviews over the weekend, but also want to like go on panels and smash it up. I haven't been the last probably 2 or 3 weekends. I don't think I've been on any panels, so I feel like I just haven't been around. I've been on here every night on my own stuff, but I haven't been on anyone else's. Yeah, like maybe there's something in it that if you go through customs and just like say exactly what's in there, and if there's other things in there too, it probably helps. Like the fact that he's got the picture frames and the glassware, and he said it's a gift and all that sort of shit. They probably just think, well, fuck it, like it's 14 beers. They're not going to be making profit out of 14 beers or anything like that. So who knows? But yeah, I just couldn't believe how fast it was. Cheers to the weekend too. Thank fuck. So yeah, the 2 beers I've got coming up, I may as well show them. So the first one I'm going to do is a red IPA by One Drop. So me and Adam were just talking about One Drop before. It's called Red Eye. A pretty sick can artwork. So yeah, I'll be doing that probably in the next 10 minutes or so. And then I've got a collaboration. It's a triple IPA at 10%. I think it's hazy. Pretty sure it is. It's a collaboration between Garage Project out of New Zealand and a Taiwanese brewery called Ugly Half. It's like other half. So I seen this in a bottle shop, and I'm like, it's like, when you when you go to like Southeast Asia or somewhere, or you're in markets and you see like a DVD that's clearly a dodgy black market version. Normally to be like that, like it'll have the name of the movie and then all the Asian writing underneath. That's exactly what I thought of. I'm like, is this a black market garage project beer or what? But yeah, it's obviously just Taiwanese writing underneath. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. It's always cool to try a craft beer from another country, like that you haven't had anything from. Oh. I've kept one of these to review also because I don't think I've reviewed it on the channel. Might do it on Macro Monday. So yeah, I've had 3 beers from Thailand. I think they've got 3 macro beers there, and this is my least favourite out of the 3. This just brings back memories of being in a pool in Chiang Mai and having about 14 of these. Yeah, what's the bet? I guarantee he'll chime in on the 2nd or 3rd video and he'll go, oh, I missed some. Oh, no shit. No, watch it back. Cheers, Steve. What are you saying? Garage Project B. A guy I was talking to said he had it recently. Yeah, he said he had it recently and he really enjoyed it. I used to buy every Garage Project release, and then it's a bit like Rocky Ridge. Fantastic brewery, but then they open up a facility in Melbourne, and it's like they just have like trainees working for them doing the brewing or something. Garage Project do contract brewing now in Melbourne, and I feel like when I'm ordering their beers, I'm getting the Melbourne ones, and they're just not as good. It's like I'm not paying the amount of money I pay to get. I want the New Zealand shit. I want the real deal. Yeah. So I should probably wrap it up and start this red IPA review. It's sort of weird doing like a beer a beer hall presentation on a live, but I guess everything I do is live. So yeah, everyone, come check out my review of Red IPA. So look out for that. And yeah, thanks for popping in here. And yeah, these beers I could be reviewing as soon as tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, look out for some UK stuff, particularly Verdant. There's going to be plenty of Verdant reviews. So yeah, hopefully I'll do some panels tomorrow. Might even do one myself at some stage. But yeah, there'll be obviously 2 reviews tonight, a couple of reviews tomorrow. And then next week I am on afternoon shift, so that's when I normally do the reviews a little bit later. So yeah. But yeah, come check us out in about 5 minutes doing this bad boy. I've got a feeling it's going to be very good. I love a red IPA. So yeah, cheers guys, and thanks for chiming in. We'll see you shortly.